Is chat getting to you? No, it's not chat. Sometimes it is chat, but so part of it is bleed over tilt from yesterday. If you guys, I don't know how many of you guys saw the last like 6 games we played yesterday, but I hit like a crazy string of games that tilted me with this deck. That's the thing with this deck, which is like, I mean, because single misplays lose you the game, and because it's very easy to queue into like a string of opponents that just have like mega favorable matchups to you. You go on like big winning streaks and big lose streaks, and it can sometimes just tilt you. Okay, let's do this. Also, I've had a bit of a card draw problem over the last like 7 games or so. Have you tried switching decks? Yeah, but I said I'd climb to Masters with this deck. How it works every season is I always set out to like, when I find a deck I really like every time I play a new expansion, there's always a deck I really like after a few days, and I like challenge myself to climb to Masters with that deck. Victor Vi Noxus. I wonder what his actual game plan is. It's probably like a really bad version of Ezreal Draven, but running all the same like hyper control package, I'm assuming. If he just took my Hush, then he's a crazy gamer. The 3-mana Daybreak unbricks a lot of hands. What kind of hands does it unbrick? I can only think of one-handed unbricks. I don't know, man. I actually don't think there's any good hands his deck has except for Thermo on turn 1 and to double pickpocket. I can't think of another like another 3-turn hand that actually affects my game plan whatsoever. Second Thermo? Yeah, I mean he could have second Thermo pretty easily. Let's try in for this. Don't FF? I mean, I'm not FFing yet. Our odds are pretty below at this point, but we'll see. This guy's running Blaze Edge. I was about to scream. Pause. He paused for like 2 seconds there, and I just... Or fucking Victor spell. I was about to be done. This feels good though. Yeah. What a great card. What are the odds he goes in for a second Scorched Earth next turn, guys? What? Bet right now, bet. He goes in for a second Scorched Earth this turn. Go. Aw. Would have been crazy though, huh? So he could have like some weird like 0 mana cards now. Ooh, using Guiding Touch on something other than my face there might have been awkward. Oh, we've got Sparklefly. We're fine. Oh, this was a kind of funny game. I mean, this Fiora usually dies here. Is bastioning here actually kind of risky? This Fiora is not actually really my win condition here anymore, right? Yeah, I actually can't bastion this. Yeah, I actually can't. It's crazy. But like the odds of him being able to reping this bastion with 6 mana are just really, really, really high right now with that deck. I need to save my bastion for butterfly. Because I don't think he can really beat the butterfly game plan anyway. Riposte? Riposte doesn't work against Scorched Earth. Sure, but if he doesn't, you win. Yeah, but I want to... But yes, correct. But those odds aren't worth it. Can you riposte the bastion ping? No, you can't. That's the thing. Spell shield gets popped first. If I could riposte the bastion ping, then it would be worth it for me to try to save the Fiora there. But it's, I think, certainly not. Ooh. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I could just kill that with my Fiora. I guess that's actually worth it. Because, like, the board actually matters right now. Like, I've got these LoR Blade Keepers, and that's actually going to be dealing damage to him.
Hey, Swim. Glad to see you are still around, and I hope you are doing well. Enjoy the holidays and stay awesome.
Thanks, man. Hopefully I don't, like, hopefully today doesn't just become a salty stream day. We're off to a bad first hour, but I'm pretty sure it just as long as this chain of, like, just ridiculous games comes to an end soon, I'm sure I'll be fine. I don't like doing salty streams. I know there's some like weird kind of individual that enjoys watching streamers that get super salty. I'll never really be able to understand that. I don't think it's really enjoyable. Okay, there's the shot. So for any of us that are results oriented, first of all, it's a bad mentality, but if you want to be, this Mystic Shot would have stopped the Bastion if we had used it before. Just as a letting you know kind of thing. Again, this doesn't change the odds. The information doesn't change the odds of the play we made. We made the correct play, but for anyone that was wondering, this is why we did that. He's straight main decking this. This is actually not a Victor spell in this case. Yeah, I mean, this Bastion might be worth taking now. I think it probably is at this point. Like, now, this Bastion has the better odds. We forced out 2 of his answers, so the odds that this Bastion doesn't get answered are quite a bit higher. And also, the downside to if it gets countered is quite a bit lower. So I will go in for this Bastion here, now that we have the ability to, you know, protect something relevant with better odds. Because the odds of these 3 cards in his hand being answers are much lower now that he used the Mystic Shot and the Victor spell. So now we go in for the odds, and now we win. I could imagine some impressive hands off of that Vi could make this awkward. I mean, I have an empty hand here, so that can always be bad. You have no cards? Well, we've got the board, and he's at low health. But, I mean, yeah, it's true. It's not like an auto win. He could, you know, anything could happen here. Sure. Watch him have another Mystic Shot. And, yeah, he could have had another answer to that. But from that position, it's just a bit unlikely, right? It's like we just play for the probability. In the first case, the risk was high and the reward was medium. Because the thing is, while it is true that we win the game on the spot if he doesn't have an answer, that's still a medium reward. Why is that a medium reward? Because if we don't commit the Bastion there, we still have a very high win rate for the game. So winning the game on the spot doesn't actually matter that much. Not as much as you'd think. because our equity is already high. So that it's high risk, medium reward, so it's not worth going for the first bastion. The second bastion had low risk, actually medium reward still, but that one just had to be worth taking. Okay. Okay. Cool. But yeah, as you can see, his hand was actually scary. If we hadn't drawn this repost, we could have lost this game. I mean, he would have killed our butterfly. The Fiora can threaten the Vi next turn, so it would have come down to top decks over a couple turns. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Letting the Fiora die is a little awkward. But I mean, the Fiora can't be a win condition here, because even though she's 2 out of 4, we don't have the means to protect her to allow her to kill several things before she would run out of health and die. So I just have to trade her efficiently. The triple Vi hand. Alright. It's pretty scary. We've been out top decked. We can kill his Vi now, but it'll be extremely expensive to kill this Vi. Jesus Christ. It's getting to me, guys. It's happening. I can feel myself hulking out right now. I'm getting mad, dude. This like what the fuck, man? Oh god. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have put Radiant Strike in this deck. If you want to look at the spot and say, so this is a position where Pale Cascade would have won you the game and Radiant Strike does nothing, you're correct. I mean, this is a good example of that. I think I have no choice but to kill this Vi. I think I also have to, like, block one of the scavengers. Salt is funny because everyone here can relate. I think Salt is funny every now and again. But if it's for a string of games straight, then it can become kind of like, I don't want to be that streamer who's known for being salty, you know. I don't think that's really great in general for people to, you know, enjoy watching. I guess it's You already are? Nah, man, I'm a Zen master. Are you kidding me? You mean Alan? Yeah, Alan's like, Alan, he doesn't get, it's not like salty, I think. He's like calm about it, but he is always bitching. Exactly. That's exactly my point. I'm gonna lose it. The struggle continues. You seem different. Are you okay, bro? You can talk to me. I'm a psychology student. Let me know your problem. My problem is I'm just drawing dead, dude. It's like in poker. When you have like a high RNG deck, you get some upswings and you get some low swings, you know? You get some good streaks and you get some bad streaks. It's just high variance, and you know what? Sometimes you just have to deal with it. If this deck was a poker hand, it's a pair of jacks. For those of you guys who don't know poker memes, jacks is considered like a very weird and difficult hand to play. I think it's possible his analogy is actually as deep as jacks look like a really good hand, but actually they're kind of bad, and people that say they're not bad only use that as a claim of you just don't know how to play Jack's forehead. I mean, if we're taking that analogy that deep, which honestly I don't mind, it's like I kind of agree. All right, I'm full mulling. Fuck it. Oh, great, an auto win. Let's get more of these though, huh? Okay, so we won the game. We're against Burn, and we have Sparklefly standalone. That's really as complicated as this gets. I just meant it starts off at 60%, but it's real risky to let them see the flop. Yeah, we could say it like that. Ooh, I guess I could have played Sparklefly there because I have Chain Vest. Whatever. I'm used to never being able to play Sparklefly on 2 against Burn, but it doesn't really matter, does it? If we had forced our Chain Vest out, then we lose our standalone this turn, so I don't even know if that's worth it. You got me. Well done. Fuck. You did it. You dealt damage. I'm 11. But yeah, this matchup is really simple. Literally, don't give any possible hand state and line a way to kill Sparklefly, and we win. And I can't block the Saboteur because Axe Mystic kills it. It's that simple. It's really not more complicated than that. Like, we actually can't lose if we don't just make a dumb play like that. The only reason I can go to 1 mana here is because with Chain Vest, my Sparklefly is completely unkillable. It's great. What a nice game. Watch him whirling. Oh my fucking god. Wait a second.
Time for the money makers.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Not double whirling. What the fuck? He's triple Draven! I'm losing it, dude. I'm going fucking crazy over here. I literally oh god. Oh, I'm It's literally, for the record, there's no other hand that does it there. If any of you guys were wondering. There's not another hand in that deck that does it there.